Hey everyone, it's Em of Two Girls Shooting the Shit with Em and Mo. In this episode, we talk about the differences between being a man and a woman and how we navigate the world. Listen in as we talk about male vulnerability, what it's like being the primary parent, and when people say it takes a village, what exactly does that village look like? Listen in, let us know what you think, make sure to leave a review, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and don't forget to meet us every Tuesday night, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern on Instagram Live. Enjoy. I'm too tired.
This is how you need to make yourself available. Thanks. Let me go wash my ass and finish my shit. Thank you. Hey, girl.
Hey, Mo, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Blessed.
Aw. Yes.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Too anointed to be disappointed.
None of that is true, but okay.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. So what's up? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, but I have. I've seen you in a while. I have.
I know. I've seen you. We've been seeing each other more often now, actually.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been
No,
nice.
I have some heavy stuff. And I know we were like, oh, let's bring it back light, be real cute, sexy Septembers. But a couple weeks ago, there was a woman who was jogging, right? And she got abducted and we found out she was murdered at like 4:20, I think.
I heard about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but it's just I've seen a lot of stuff on social media, a lot of posts from friends. It's just like we can't just exist in the world. You know what I mean? Like there's so much that we have to think about, and you can't just go for a run when it's dark outside. And we know this. Yeah,
remember that girl in DC? That was
right. I mean, there's lots of girls, lots of places.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always a story.
That's why you got to hold your keys a certain way in your hands when you're walking to your car or whatever. You know not to go running with a ponytail in your hair because someone could grab you by that ponytail. You know, like all these things that we have to think about that men just they're oblivious to. They don't know that. They can go run at 2:00 in the morning if they want to.
And that depends, because then you have people like Jeff Dahmer who were targeting men. And so there's some people who target men.
But that's a rarity in comparison to just everyday life.
But it's just crazy.
I don't know
what's going on in people's heads. Why is it on your mind?
It's on my mind. It's on my heart too, because I'm just thinking about all the ways that like it's just not fair, and life's not fair. I get that. Like I'm a grown woman, I understand that, but just there's a lot of inequities, or just I don't know. It just feels shitty. For example, this morning, I was texting you because I was in a mood. I was in a whole ass mood this morning. I'm just now starting to get down from it. But I wanted to take a shower. It's Saturday. I wanted to take a shower. And so I go in the bathroom. I tell my husband, I'm taking a shower. Go in the bathroom, go ahead and, sit down, get ready to have a nice, comfortable shit, do my thing. And next thing I know, there's knocking on the door, and it's my son asking me to help him with his cereal.
No, he brought some cereal in the toilet.
No, but he came upstairs asking me for help. And I was like, go get your dad. I'm in the bathroom. And he was like, no, I want you to do it, whatever. Anyways, I come out of the bathroom, I hurry up and what's going on? He's not where he was supposed to be. They were all in the bed watching TV or whatever. He's not there. I don't know where he went. Did he walk the dog? Did he go to his office? I have no idea. So I'm down, make myself coffee, help the kid with the cereal. We're doing this.
He was just unattended making cereal?
Yeah, he does that. He's good like that though. But then I look at, it's cute. Time passes and it's like, okay, well, I guess, my window for a shower has passed. So because I got life to do, I got things to do. And I just got to thinking like, it's a common theme. Because there was that TikTok or something that was going around, or maybe it was a reel of the woman who was like had it with her kid, 10-month-old
Oh
kid. It was just like, I
yeah.
can't. And she put the baby down in the crib so she could have a moment to have 5 minutes to have lunch. And her husband's like, where's the baby? She's like, I stressed out. He's safe. He's in his crib. So the husband
Hmm.
goes and gets the baby and brings the baby back to her. And it's like, what? Why? Why are you doing that?
See, I don't know. I don't understand that. That's why I don't have a husband.
But that's the type of stuff that's like, I can understand why bad things happen. Not that I'm saying it's good or whatever, but I can see when people hit their breaking point and they either leave their family, they self-delete, they
Mm.
do all these things. It's
Ugh.
like it's a lot. You go from being single in the world, young, doing your
Mhm.
thing, living free to taking on, parenting duties of not just children, but like another grown person. So
But
I don't
do y'all
know.
use your words? Like, did she say, I need 5 minutes to eat my lunch? Did you say, I
I
need
think she
15
said
minutes to take
that.
a
Oh,
shower?
I communicated very clearly.
And I'm taking a shower, and this is what you need to do. Period,
But it's
poop, bye.
also but it's also a I guess what they call it is a primary parent.
Mhm.
There is a primary. I mean, I stay
Yeah,
home.
that
I do
makes
not
sense.
work. So, but I
You
think
probably still be
what's
not even
that?
kidding. So
I didn't
even
hear
if
you.
you probably still the primary parent.
Yes, yes. But by default, because I am home raising
Mm-hmm.
the kids, that is, I am the one that's
Mm-hmm.
available to open the
Mm-hmm.
Go-Gurts and the applesauces and wipe the butts
Mm-hmm.
and do all those things. But when both parents are home, I'm still the one they go to, probably
Yeah.
out of comfort or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think it maybe is incumbent on that other partner to make themselves more available, more
Yeah.
present in the times that they are there to give the other partner a break. But
Mm-hmm.
what do I know?
You got to train them. You got to do.
I'm too tired. I'm
This
too
is how you need to
tired.
make yourself available. Thanks. Let me go wash my ass and finish my shit. Thank you.
Wait, but it's one of those things too. I'm thinking about what we talked about earlier about running at 4:20 in the morning. It's like the way that men move through the world, because
Mhm.
most of the primary parents are women. The way that men move through the world is very self-centered in a way. And it's not that I don't even know that they know they're being self-centered. It's just that they don't have to worry about anything or anyone but themselves. If they want to get up and go get something to eat, they just go get up and go get something. They don't have to worry about anybody else. And I don't know if that's something I've done to myself in my life or if that's something that
Mhm.
just is. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he can go get up and take a 30-minute shit if he wants to. I can't do that without at some point children coming in the bathroom with me, you know?
Yeah.
He's never
I
had
don't know,
company in the
man.
shitter.
Nobody, that's kind of gross. Who wants to see their dad pooping?
I mean,
I
who
mean,
wants
not
to
that
see
they want to
anybody
see you pooping
pooping?
either.
But these, it's default,
No boundaries. Yeah. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna have a doula or something. Somebody gonna train me on all this stuff when it's
But I
time.
mean, if you're out at Costco or Whole Foods or some kind of store, I don't know why I say Whole Foods. Who's going to Whole Foods? But if
Me,
you out
me
at the
probably.
store, but if you at the store and you have to go to the bathroom, sometimes it sneaks up on you, and you got your kid,
You have to. Yeah,
you
that makes
have
sense.
to, right? And by default, most times at the store, who's at the store doing the grocery shopping with the kid? It's not the dad, it's the
Mhm.
mom. Um, so it's one of those things. You lived in my body. There is no boundary in that sense. You've eaten from my body.
Shoot.
It's what it is. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate. No, but I
But in
just
the
wonder, like,
house, yeah.
the way they move through the world. That's just, I just find it interesting, or a point of interest, that like men can just move through the world.
It's so funny because I
Period.
feel like you could also put that, always take stuff back to race, how certain groups, because we live in a white supremacist culture, like
Mm.
some people just live life and they don't ever have to worry about certain things that other people have to worry about, like racial
Or they don't
profiling
even
or
see
something
it.
like that.
They
They
don't
don't even
even
see
see
it.
it
And
either. Yeah.
it's like almost like a lack of empathy, but they really do not see it.
Well, that's why I can't get mad. Like, I get mad.
Yeah,
I was heated
exactly.
this
Yeah.
morning, but then I was also like, you probably don't even realize
Hmm.
that you can't just get up and take a shit when I'm in the shower. Like, that just doesn't, how many times I've had to hold my pee because I'm watching children and he is not available, or someone is not available to watch them. It's like, I
You got all
mean,
them people too. That's crazy.
but it's one of those things where I don't know that men know that. Do they? Because if they know, that's really fucked up.
Oh, that's the learned helplessness if they know and they still do
Or
it anyway.
the weaponized incompetence.
Yeah, I think it's all
and
the
all
same
those
thing. Yeah.
buzzwords. Yeah. But I mean, I'm thinking about that woman who was like literally at her wit's end. I've been there, babies crying, 10 months old, throwing a fit. You've changed them, you've fed them, you've loved
Hmm.
them. Nothing. They're just tripping. So you put them in their crib so they're safe, and you gotta I've done that before. Gotta walk away
Hmm.
because I am losing it.
Yeah.
And then someone comes and grabs that baby and puts it right back in your face.
I'd be like, put that baby back in the crib. I'll be like
Like she's
this.
just trying to eat her.
No.
Hands up.
I ain't playing these games. This is why I'm single. I wish a mother. Let me stop. That's all easy to say, but I don't have no freaking clue. I don't have kids.
I just wonder. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a
But I
lot.
feel like it's a lot, but I feel like it's worth it. At least it's for your family. Like, I don't know.
But I mean, not to say, okay, rewind, because there are lots of times, like, it sounds like I'm just bashing on my husband. This is like a common theme for lots of people. And my
Oh, I
husband
thought you would
does,
say this is a common thing.
no, for lots of, like, for just
Yeah.
relationships in general. And my husband does a lot to take care of the kids, take care of the family. He's very present. He will do laundry. Like, he's not one of them assholes you see on the TikToks or whatever.
Yeah.
But just, I was feeling it this morning. So I was like, I can't. I just wanted to take a shower. You know, I was just sitting on the toilet trying to take a shit. Couldn't even do that without somebody, you know, doing all that.
And did you ever find out where he went?
He was in the bathroom.
Oh.
And we all know the like stereotype, or it's not even a stereotype, it's like straight up fact that men just sit in the bathroom for like hours.
Oh yeah, that's the
like
whole
they
thing.
don't.
Yeah, the comedians always talk about that. Yeah, what's that about? Is there
I
only
mean, they
way
be
they
on
could
their
get peace or
phone
something?
watching YouTube and chilling.
Hmm.
I'm like, I can't sit there. If I've already done my
Leg
business, I
falling
can't just
asleep.
sit there. Yeah, with all my stuff all nasty. Like, what are you doing in there?
Y'all got a bidet?
Yes.
Juice it out?
Yes.
Well,
Gotta be
yeah,
clean.
it's clean.
But still, I don't know. I'm really curious. I want to talk about this on the live on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that'll
See
be
what
interesting.
men have to say about it.
Yeah, I've been impressed. We have a lot more men listening to the show. I don't know what happened, but I appreciate it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like some of the same ones, but they've been consistently coming through
And
and having a
listening.
yeah, and
And actually listening to
actually
the episodes.
referencing the episodes. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Because I think, the first 2 seasons, we really thought about it. We were like, yeah, like this is midlife women. We're going through some things. Let's talk about it. And it's interesting that it's resonated more with the men. Just
It makes
hearing about our
sense.
perspective.
You see some of the podcasts I send you, and it'll be like groups of guys walking around because this is a way I can hear a perspective that I may not ever have a chance to hear. And so, like, what are they thinking? Oh, wow, I had no idea people thought this way. Oh, that may help me in the future have more empathy or better understanding of blockers when it comes to trying to date and trying to interact and communicate with men. So
I love that.
appreciate
I love that in the last few weeks since we've been back on the lives or whatever, we've really talked about, I mean, I know it was Sexy September, but we talked about heartbreak. We talked about a lot of things.
Yeah, a
And these
lot.
men came through and they were sharing themselves and sharing their
Vulnerable, yeah.
experiences. Yeah. And it's men that have been on the lives before and I don't know if I want to say I don't take them that seriously because we're having fun, but they got real serious and it was refreshing. And it was just really nice
Shout out.
to hear that. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Jumpman, Just Riley, we talking about you guys. Shout out. Yeah, so it's nice. That's nice.
Ain't that some shit? I said, ain't that some shit? Oh, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Goddamn.
In the words of one of my favorite musicians, Maxwell, let's not play the game. Why is it that we have so many times where communication is clear, but we refuse to see it, we refuse to acknowledge it, and we have situations like we discussed earlier? I think we should just be ourselves, be open and honest, and let life happen as it is. Be comfortable stating our needs and be comfortable giving feedback, because if we can't do that, are we really free?
Ooh, the wine is kicking in. Ooh, Lord.
Mine is, I need white wine. There's a specific, I need to go on a tasting. Maybe that's what I'll do next week. Wine tasting, because I need some good white wine.
What do you like?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's a
Pinot
certain kind of,
Grigio. Do you like a Chardonnay?
I think it's something
Sweet.
like Pinot Grigio and no. I don't like no sweet. Pardon me. I mean, this ain't going on video. Pinot Grigio and
Chardonnay.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah. You like a dry wine?
Yeah, dry, crispy, cold. Oof.
Cold. Ooh, yeah.
When it just frosts up the glass. Yeah.
Stick it in that freezer right quick. Yep.
You don't even have to do that. That's the ones I'm talking about. It's so good. But it's only certain ones, because other ones will taste too bitter or other ones will taste too sweet.
I hate it. I can't do sweet.
Yeah, I hate sweet anything. Sweet wine.
I mean, I like sweet wine, but some of them is just straight thick, like syrup. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, disgusting. I mean, hey, you like it, I love it. But
you like it, I love it.
This is
I just called it disgusting, but I've also seen. Okay, so I've been spending a lot of time on TikTok. Like you
back at it, hey.
The last week. I haven't made any TikToks. I haven't done anything on Instagram. Like our account, nothing, just mostly just personal stuff.
And it's so funny because we're getting more people listening to the lives and we're not even doing anything on it.
I love it though. I love it. But there's a lot of stuff on there. Like there's something that I've seen come across our For You content is that men love other men. They just sleep with women. And I was like, what? Let me think about that. Because I'm really thinking about these male-female dynamics.
I thought it was the opposite.
No, but they when it comes to the people they respect the most, that they love, that they revere, that they learn from, that they care to mentor, etc. It's other men, right? And what they want from women.
We're speaking in
general. Obviously, this is not, but those are the people that they treat with respect. That type of thing.
I'll take a TikTok to show that. That's something that's so funny when you're sitting down and watching them talk. The way they try to please each other and impress each other, and like the way they talk
show
about
out
like some other guy. Yeah, and it's just like, y'all look stupid. Like, and I was just thinking like, and it's like they'll be like, oh yeah, well this person got the XYZ blah blah. Oh yeah, or like for instance, some big tech person maybe they'll be talking about, or and it's just like. And then they'll try to impress each other. Oh, you know XYZ. Oh yeah, I know them too. Yeah, they are so amazing. And it's just like I'm just sitting there watching these men like they're just trying to one up.
Should I leave y'all alone?
I don't think they're trying to one up. I think they're just like trying to impress each other.
But here's my thing,
weird.
Though.
Yeah, should I leave you? Yeah.
If they can do that with each other, try to find common ground and impress each other, why are they not doing that with women? Why are they not trying to find a common ground, trying to impress each other, trying to present themselves in a way that is appealing to somebody else? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they know how to do that with men because they're trying to make a connection. With women, they're trying to bump. They're trying to get it in. You know what I mean? They're not trying to connect because they know how to connect. We've seen that.
Honestly, I think there's something in humanity where we want more than what is natural. I don't think I'm starting to think this is like, because just looking at myself, now I'm sitting here well into my 40s and
you say single. Well, girl,
single.
Well into my 40s.
Ooh, and single because I had expectations, and it's like, why did I do that? Like I had expectations of something that doesn't exist.
What were your expectations?
Those people would have common sense. Like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, you messed up there.
Ass, brush their teeth. I just have these.
Wipe your ass and brush your teeth. That is asking too much, though. For real. Yeah, that's gonna lie.
People will be kind. Like just little things like we were saying, like respectful. And like I'm not saying you're capable of finding that. I find that, and that's what I'm saying. Like I interact with men on a regular basis who are, all of those things are obviously already taken or not on my team, but I definitely have interacted with that. But I think this is controversial, but I feel like the way it's supposed to be is men and women have the kids, and that's pretty much it. Like,
and then the companionship comes from your same sex or your same,
yeah. Unfortunately, because as how much I want to cook and drink wine in the kitchen and go wine and stuff, and all these little things. Like I just want like a girlfriend who's a guy, like that.
But the thing is, you want your guy to be a guy. and you want your girlfriends to be your girlfriends. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I had, like, if my husband was like my girlfriends, I wouldn't be attracted to him.
What do you mean?
Like, my husband's a man, like a man. Like, I don't feel like I have to worry about running at 4:20 in the morning if he's by my side. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah,
like,
I like that.
yeah, like he's a, you know, when it comes time to be he's a man. But if he were to be like, oh girl, let's bake, or let's do, what do we like to do? Let's go wine tasting. I'd be
But you
like,
don't have to say, oh girl.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm
that.
talking like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, or like if he's like, you, like, we've never, I think we've been wine tasting like once or twice, but that's not something I want to do with my husband.
Oh, see,
I mean,
I
we
would
could
love
drink
that.
wine, but to go out in the vineyards, you know, like we did that one year, whatever, go have some and do all that, like,
What do you want to do with him? See, just banging that. See, I told you. Let me stop. I'm just kidding. Prove. See.
No, traveling is good. We travel.
What does that mean though? Traveling is just what does
like
it mean?
Experiencing new places and new cultures. And I love that he is open to food. Like, he will eat any food. He is open to, like, he's not, and I've dated people in the past who are like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, he is just like, show me what you are, who you are, feed me.
Yeah, he'll try it once.
Yes. And he's just open. And I love that. But yeah, but if he wanted to, like, I think it's good that there's separation. And maybe that's why they always say it takes a village. So you have your spouse or whatever, you make the babies, you do whatever, but all the other needs you have are filled through the village. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's poly. Are we poly? Are we poly? We ain't poly. Yes, that's not.
I'm selfie. Let me stop. I don't know. Because it's, I don't know. I feel like there should be a level of partnership, and I've seen it on, like, I don't even know if it's on TV or in real life, because I don't know what people go through in real life. I don't know what's real.
I don't either. Is there anything that's real? Like, what is real though? Everybody's got something different.
Yeah, like I have this idea of like being able to communicate and talk out problems and plan and
we do that,
raise children, and I don't know. Have a
people be doing that,
like an ally.
I don't know about that ally piece. What does that mean? An ally?
Someone who has your back. Someone who goes to bat for you, like you were saying, like that running in the morning, you know that someone has your back if something happens.
But I also feel like that's something, like if you and I were out running and somebody tried to get crazy, we both buck up, like, we, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we'd
like,
both be scared. I mean, we'd probably still be scared,
but I think it would be the two of us together. We'd be scared, but we had, you know, there's two of us, so there's a confidence in the numbers.
Yeah, in numbers. And plus, you have a confidence about you. I would feel safe with you because you just have a swag, a confidence.
Hey,
like you're like,
well, I'm not letting somebody run up on me. Right? That's why.
You got this. I got. Meanwhile, I'm like,
I'm going down fighting. You don't have to really want to take this, because all my life.
Right? I'm sick of fighting. I just want somebody to bake for me and take me on.
To bake for you, girl, I'll bake for you.
I'm kidding, because you were just saying about baking.
Or did you say beg for you? I like that too.
Oh no. Ooh, kink.
Please get a little Barry White. Please, baby. Please.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to play those games like, oh, beg for it, or my wife said I can't have this cookie. I'm gonna hide the cookie. Like, I'm not your freaking mom.
Hide that cookie, baby.
Yeah, hide that cookie. I'm gonna hide mine too. Huh? Let me stop.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. Nobody.
But
wants
I see
to be
that
somebody else's mom.
somebody just posted. Let me see if I can find it. Nathan, I don't know if he goes by Nate, but
should I bleep that out? Who is this person?
You when you don't say nothing when you see him.
Are you gonna share your screen?
Nathan McIntosh. Oh no, I was just looking him up on his story, but I'll send you the link. Oh. But he just made a comment about a comedy show where he was.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he was waiting to go into a magic show, in Vegas, and there was a couple that had Mr. and Mrs. T-shirts that said established in 2022 in Vegas. And then when the Mr. went to the bathroom,
You
Mrs.
got
called
nice
someone.
lips.
That's the fuck.
I'm watching you read. I'm like, your mouth. I'm like, ooh, girl.
I don't feel right. The Mrs. called someone and goes, yeah, we got married. Well, we might as effing well the love, the passion, the unity. That's him. That's his commentary after that. But yeah, we might as.
What do you mean we
well.
might as well? What do you
right?
mean?
It's like
They've been living together for too long.
Yeah, they've been probably doing, and I've too many stories like that of just people who are just like complacent. They're like, well, already doing this. And I mean, and I feel like I kind of regret in a way not being complacent, because it's gonna suck either way. At least now I could have had some kids knocked out, and been done.
Knocked out. I always, this time I hate this. No, I'm kind of old school like that, because I mean, I think you live, you learn. Alanis Morissette. You learn. Okay, but why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? I've lived with somebody literally for like 3-4 years, was never gonna get married. You know what I mean? And I do think that.
But if they proposed, would you have been like, might as well?
I guess. But that's terrible. But the thing is, he was never going to. And I bet you she had to harass him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you, because he was probably happy.
She's still bitter about it.
Yeah, because she probably had to make him do it. You don't want to have to be in a position where you're making somebody choose you for life. I don't want.
But I'm like that. I don't want to make you like me. Yeah, I don't want to make you like me. Like if you like, that's why I'm single, because I just don't put up with it. I'm not gonna.
You shouldn't have to.
I'm not gonna dance and jump up and dance and jump up and down. Like if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I'm not playing a game. I am who I am. I'm Monique.
But I was very clear up front with my husband. Like, if you don't know me by a year and a half, then what are we doing?
Yeah, move the fuck on.
I am older. I cannot be wasting my time. I don't waste time. So if you don't know,
he was like, might as well.
But if you don't know by that point, then there is nothing else I can show you that's going to change your mind. There's nothing. Within a year, I think, as adults, within a year, you should know.
Honestly, the older I get,
the person,
the more I'm like, married at first sight. Just do it. If it sucks, that's why we have systems in place like divorce and stuff. This whole deathy part is all BS, pomp and circumstance and stuff from back in the day. Just ride it out. See what happens. I mean, that's totally probably toxic. But I'm just like,
well, I mean, look at all the married at first sight couples. Like, what's the success rate there?
I don't know, but let's look at arranged marriages. What's the success rate there?
That's more successful.
Yeah.
Than married at first sight. I don't know. But I mean, because I think there is a piece of it. We talk about this all the time. I'm old school, but there is a piece of it. You make a commitment to somebody or to something, you see it through, period.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless somebody's, doing something completely unforgivable, whatever.
Yeah.
But feel like that commitment is the first piece.
I feel like that's the piece of the arranged marriage that's missing. It's like, they know you both. They have your best intentions at heart and mind. So they're doing the best this is continuing both of their families. So everybody has an incentive. They're not trying to get somebody who's going to screw you over.
And they're supporting. You've got that support, which a lot of times you don't have if you're in love or whatever.
Right? So as long as they're like a decent and love grows. Like I never understood the rite of Christian. I think it was a rite of Christian initiation or something when I was a kid. It does grow. And I feel like they try to teach us this fairy tale stuff, and you got to have these, like you said, like the butterfly stuff is usually toxic anyway. Love grows. Falling
in love. Yeah. It grows through trials. It grows through years. It grows through whatever, and it deepens. I really think you can't trust your feelings.
Yes.
Like your feelings are not trustworthy.
F your feelings.
Right?
F your feelings.
What is this quote? This quote that I read somewhere and it's stuck with me is follow your heart, but take your brain with you. You know what I mean? Like you could love somebody and feel, but like really think about it. Like don't just be out here falling in love at the club and stuff. I don't know who's at the club.
I mean, that's how my parents met at the club. So I would have still existed, but I wouldn't be the person I am today. Dang, I spilled something.
At the club.
The club. No, that was
The
toxic.
club.
So that was
club.
toxic. So it makes sense starting at a club.
It would have been toxic anywhere, though. I feel like a lot of stuff, takes
Back
two
in
to
the day.
tango.
Yeah. And it's just like you're saying, people, I don't know. I heard a lot of, I've heard a lot of women talk about men in a way that almost makes them sound like not like human beings. It's kind of like, oh, well, he better do this and it's like, this is a human being.
He better not do something. No, but let him be himself.
Yeah, let him exist.
Why he got to follow what you want him to do?
I want somebody who has his own hobbies, wants to do his own stuff, is his own quirkiness, and isn't going to change them just because I don't like it. Like, do your shit. Like, I don't care. Be the human being you want to be. But, maybe once a year, come on a damn wine tasting with me. I ain't asking for the world. Cook a dinner, cook a meal.
Y'all hear that? That's all she's looking for, folks.
It's not even out here. I mean, I get wiped up, but ain't no women trying to holler. Y'all hear that? Let me stop. All right, I gotta pour some more wine.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you in a minute or something. I don't know.
All right, love you. See
bye.
you in a minute. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of Two Girls Shooting the Shit with Em and Mo. Please enjoy this mindful moment. Sometimes the biggest strides in life are taken not by learning something new, but by unlearning something old.